Manchester, a city that breathes football, has always been a place where dreams are made. The streets are filled with the echoes of past glories and the hopes of future triumphs. Football isn't just a game here, it's a way of life. A religion that unites people from all walks of life. From the bustling city centre to the quiet suburbs, the passion for the sport is palpable. It's in this vibrant atmosphere that young talents are nurtured and legends are born. And for a young boy named Marcus Rashford, that dream started in the famous Manchester United Academy. From a tender age, Marcus showed a remarkable affinity for the game. His journey began on the local pitches, where he would spend countless hours honing his skills, dreaming of one day wearing the iconic red jersey. The academy, known for producing world-class talent, became his second home. It was here that he learned the fundamentals of the game, developed his technique, and began to understand what it takes to succeed at the highest level. He practiced hard, getting better and better each season. The coaches at the academy quickly recognized his potential and pushed him to his limits. Every drill, every training session was an opportunity for Marcus to improve. He was determined, focused, and relentless in his pursuit of excellence. His dedication was evident to everyone around him. He wasn't just playing for fun, he was playing to become the best. He had a natural talent, a special gift that made him stand out. His speed, agility, and precision on the ball were unmatched. Coaches and teammates alike were in awe of his abilities. He could dribble past defenders with ease, deliver pinpoint passes, and score from almost any position. His performances on the pitch were nothing short of spectacular. It was clear to everyone that Marcus was destined for greatness. Everyone at the training ground was talking about his potential. The buzz around Marcus grew with each passing day. Coaches would often discuss his progress, marveling at how quickly he was developing. Teammates looked up to him, inspired by his work ethic and determination. The training ground became a place of excitement and anticipation as everyone waited to see what Marcus would do next. His potential seemed limitless and the future looked incredibly bright. Then a moment came that no Manchester United fan will ever forget. It was a night that would go down in history, a night when dreams became reality. The atmosphere at Old Trafford was electric, with fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the club's storied history. The stage was set for something extraordinary, and Marcus was ready to seize the moment. In 2015, Louis van Gaal, a coach known for helping young players, gave Rashford his first big chance. Van Gaal had a reputation for nurturing young talent and giving them opportunities to shine on the big stage. He saw something special in Marcus, something that convinced him the young forward was ready for the spotlight. It was a bold decision, but one that would pay off in spectacular fashion. The opponent was Midtjylland in the Europa League. It was a crucial match and the pressure was immense. The eyes of the footballing world were on Old Trafford and the expectations were sky high. For Marcus, it was the opportunity of a lifetime, a chance to prove himself on one of the biggest stages in European football. The anticipation was palpable, and the young forward was ready to make his mark. Rashford, brave and full of energy, took his chance and scored 2 goals. It was a performance that defied belief, a display of skill, composure, and sheer determination. The first goal came from a perfectly timed run and a clinical finish, while the second was a testament to his instinct and awareness. The stadium erupted in celebration, and Marcus had announced himself to the world in the most spectacular way possible. The fans went wild. A star was born that night. The stands were a sea of red, with supporters chanting Marcus's name. It was a moment of pure joy, a celebration of a new hero. The energy in the stadium was electric, and the sense of pride was overwhelming. Marcus had not only fulfilled his dream, but had also given the fans a night to remember. It was the beginning of a new chapter in the storied history of Manchester United. And just 3 days later, he scored another 2 goals against Arsenal, and the winner against local rivals Manchester City, making his name known to everyone. The footballing world took notice, and Marcus Rashford became a household name. His performances were the talk of the town, and his future looked incredibly bright. The young boy from Manchester had become a Red Devil, a symbol of hope and inspiration for fans everywhere. His journey was just beginning, and the best was yet to come. When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a Manchester United legend, became manager in 2018, things really changed for Rashford. Solskjaer, who had a deep understanding of the club's culture and values, brought a fresh perspective, and a renewed sense of purpose to the team. His arrival marked a turning point not just for the club, but especially for young talents like Marcus Rashford. Solskjaer saw how good Rashford could be and helped him believe in himself. He spent countless hours working closely with Rashford, refining his skills and boosting his confidence. Solskjaer's mentorship was instrumental in transforming Rashford from a promising youngster into a key player for Manchester United. Under Solskjaer, Rashford became amazing. His performances on the field were nothing short of spectacular. He started scoring crucial goals, making decisive plays, and consistently delivering when it mattered the most. The fans adored him, and his popularity soared. He was the main attacker for Manchester United, exciting the crowds with his speed, skills, and goals. Rashford's ability to dribble past defenders with ease, his lightning-fast sprints, and his knack for finding the back of the net made him a constant threat to opponents. He was always dangerous, and everyone in football was talking about him. His name was on everyone's lips, from pundits to fans, and he was frequently featured in headlines and trending on social media. Rashford had become a household name. This was Rashford at his best. Fast and powerful. His determination and work ethic were evident in every match. He played with a passion and intensity that inspired his teammates and struck fear into the hearts of his opponents. He scored lots of goals, showing how good a finisher he was. Rashford's finishing ability was top-notch, and he had a remarkable knack for being in the right place at the right time. His goals were often the difference between victory and defeat for Manchester United. He teamed up with Anthony Martial and Daniel James, and together they were an unstoppable force. The trio formed a formidable attacking unit, combining their unique skills to create a dynamic and unpredictable offence. Their chemistry on the field was evident, and they played a crucial role in Manchester United's successes during that period. When Solskjaer left in 2021 Manchester United, the club was a mess. And when Ralf Rangnick took over, things got a bit tricky for Rashford. He just got off the back of a Euros 2020 penalty miss, with loads of abuse from supporters and a lengthy injury that took him out for up to 3 months. Rangnick's style was very different from Solskjaer's, and Rashford found it hard to fit in. He was often played on the right wing, which wasn't his best position. He didn't have the same freedom as before, and his confidence went down, and his poor form affected his attitude and work ethic. He stopped scoring as many goals, and people started to doubt him. The pressure was getting to him, and just as the fans wanted him gone, a change happened. Erik Ten Hag arrived in the summer of 2022, and everything changed again. The Dutch manager, known for his tactical acumen and ability to develop young talent, was seen as the perfect fit for Manchester United. The club had been struggling to find consistency and needed a fresh approach. Ten Hag's arrival brought a sense of optimism and excitement among the fans and players alike. Ten Hag, known for his smart tactics and for helping young players, knew Rashford could be great. He had seen Rashford's potential and believed that with the right guidance, the young forward could become one of the best in the world. Ten Hag's approach was meticulous. He spent hours analysing Rashford's game, identifying areas for improvement and working closely with him to refine his skills. He put Rashford back in his ideal position and where he was dangerous, close to the opposition goal, and his confidence came back. Rashford had always been a goal-scoring winger, but previous managers had often played him out of position. Ten Hag's decision to restore Rashford to his preferred role paid off immediately. Rashford began to find the back of the net with regularity, and his self-belief soared. Ten Hag's training style was perfect for Rashford, and he started playing like his old self again. The results were amazing. Ten Hag's sessions were intense and focused, designed to bring out the best in each player. Rashford thrived under this regime, rediscovering the form that had made him one of the most exciting prospects in English football. Rashford scored 30 goals that season, the first Manchester United player to do so since Robin van Persie 10 years earlier. This remarkable achievement was a testament to his hard work and Ten Hag's influence. The fans were ecstatic, and Rashford's performances brought a renewed sense of hope to Old Trafford. His goals were not just about numbers, they were crucial in key matches, often turning the tide in United's favour. He was back to his best, scaring defenders and giving Manchester United hope. Rashford's resurgence was a joy to watch. He played with a freedom and confidence that had been missing for years. His ability to take on defenders, his clinical finishing, and his leadership on the pitch were invaluable. Manchester United, with Rashford leading the charge, looked like a team reborn, ready to challenge for top honours once again. After a very successful first season under Erik Ten Hag, the board rewarded Marcus with a new and improved contract, placing him amongst the highest earners at the club, and the fans hoped this would kick him further into gear. But everything for Rashford changed. The tactical plan which suited the United team so well changed, and the evidence was clear to see. He struggled to replicate that once brilliant form that sparked. His new contract, which made him one of the highest paid players, added even more pressure and frustration from the fans, and they demanded more from one of their highest earners. The 2023-24 season was tough. Rashford's performance was poor, lackluster and nonchalant, and the fans' rage grew even more, with some calling for him to be sold. Rashford didn't score as many goals, and he didn't seem to have the same energy and fire like the previous season. People started to wonder if he was to blame or the poor manager tactics, and finally Erik Ten Hag was sacked. Hopefully this is a sign for change, right? When Ruben Amorim became manager in 2024, things changed again. Amorim had a new style, focused on passing the ball and building up attacks slowly and with much more precision. This was a new challenge for Rashford. The fast, direct style of Ten Hag was gone. Rashford had to adapt. Ruben Amorim's 3-4-2-1 formation has no wingers, which meant United's number 10 had to learn to play as a supporting attacker behind the main striker. He started well, netting 3 goals in a couple of games, and then again the inconsistencies started again. People started talking about whether he would stay at Manchester United or go to another team, and then Rashford himself, in a recent interview, stated himself that it might be time for a new challenge elsewhere. Despite all the uncertainty, scrutiny and backlash, Rashford leaving Manchester United leaves a bittersweet taste for fans. He came from the academy, showing how the club helps young players. He wore the red shirt with pride, and the fans once loved him. He won trophies, scored amazing goals, and experienced everything that comes with playing for a big club. He faced tough times and came through stronger. He has inspired many young players, showing that hard work and passion can make dreams come true. He is more than just a footballer. He's a role model who has fought for his community and those in tough situations, and he also gave his all for the club. If Marcus Rashford leaves, he can do so with his head held high, knowing he has done great at the club, being amongst the top 12 goal scorers in our prestigious history. From his neighbourhood in Wythenshawe to the famous Old Trafford Stadium, Marcus Rashford's journey has been incredible. He has entertained us, inspired us, and shown us what's possible. He has shown that with talent, hard work, and belief, you can achieve great things. Thank you, Marcus, for the memories, the goals, and for always giving your best. Thank you for speaking up for those in need, for showing that football can be a force for good. We will remember you for years to come, and have a wonderful career wherever you head on to.